still be happy. You can do whatever you like. You don't have to be ready.
Hey cuties, and welcome to another CC haul. Today I have way over 100 new CC items for both your male and your female Sims. As always, you can find links to everything in the description down below, and I also make sure to leave you a playlist full of my previous CC hauls if you're in need of more CC after today's video. And also, if you're new here, I'm Cora. I do CC related videos every single week, so if you haven't already and you don't want to miss out on those, make sure to subscribe to the channel. But without any further ado now, let's get straight into today's video. Like I said, there is a lot of CC. We have like around 150 CC items, so we'll be here for a while. Make sure you grab a snack, grab a drink, grab whatever you need to be comfy for the next few minutes and just sit back, relax. Let's talk about life. Hope you're all doing well. I hope you had a nice Christmas and or New Year's if you celebrate them. If not, I hope you just had a great few weeks where everyone else was doing crazy and stressful family things and you were just peacefully at home having a great time. My Christmas was a little bit, don't know how to describe it. I've talked about it in at least one of my previous videos that my grandma isn't doing very well and I'm very close to her. And we used to go there every single Christmas. So I don't want to get too deep into it because it's kind of a sad topic and I don't want too much sadness here. It's more of like a, let's all just have, you know, a nice few minutes together, kind of like an escape from the real world. But to quickly just brush on it, she's not doing well. We used to always go there at Christmas. She would have like the biggest tree, the best decoration. It was all over the place. Like, she's not her type of woman that had like a very color coordinated or strict plan for her decoration. It was always just very all over the place, colorful. When you were a child, it was super exciting. We have a lot of traditions around Christmas in my family. So my grandma would always get these like pickle ornaments that she would hang in the tree, and whoever found the pickle would get a prize. And throughout recent years, she would have to get 2 pickles because my uncle he's never outgrown the stage of being mischievous. So he always, as soon as he comes in, he looks for the pickle. Even though it started as a tradition for us kids, like not for him. That happened when he was already a grown-up, but he would always like dig deep for that pickle so none of us kids could ever get to it, because he would like literally stand in front of the whole tree, blocking the tree, already looking for it. I remember one Christmas he literally threw over the Christmas tree because he was so into finding this pickle. So throughout the last few years we had 2 pickles, so he can find one and then everyone else can have a go. I don't remember if I ever found, I think I found it once maybe. I feel like I also have a younger cousin and an older cousin, so I feel like whenever the younger cousin was around I would just be like, you go find it, you know. So there's that. Always let other people kind of have a go. I think I found it maybe once though. And like I said, there's just a lot of traditions. It was always a nice time. And then this year, because my grandma isn't feeling very well, we didn't really do Christmas. We just made sure to go to hers. She doesn't talk much these days or at all. So she was asleep when we got there. She woke up because my little cousin called my uncle. So his phone rang and that woke her up actually. So it was a bit funny. She did manage to say a few more things, which was nice. I think she understood that it was Christmas, and then we just let her rest and sleep again because I think it's very exhausting for her, especially when there's a lot of people and there were like quite a few of us. So we tried to just, you know, make it brief, brought over some cookies and goods for Christmas, and then we just left again. And I went to my mum and my stepdad, and my sister couldn't come this year because she was super sick, poor girly. So it's literally just me and my mum and stepdad. That was it. That's like very different to my usual Christmases, and I think it's taken a bit of a toll on me emotionally. Like, I feel like Christmas just wasn't really that big of a thing for me this year, and I think maybe next year I need to have my own traditions, think of something. Yeah, We'll see. We'll see how it goes. I say that now, but maybe I'll just turn into like Christmas whatever person. It was just always so special at my grandma's, and I feel like we need someone in the family who has the same spirit as that. But I'm not as great as planning and decorating goes, just because I don't find it that fun. And also my cats are super mischievous. Like they'd knock anything over that I put up, so I'd probably have to put it up like Christmas Day when the family arrives. But I'll think of something. Someone has to continue all of the traditions, and I guess it's me because I don't see anyone else doing it. So there's that. And then New Year's, I feel like I say this every single year, but I'm a New Year's Grinch. I don't know how you feel about it. Maybe if I grew up somewhere else, it would be different, but I grew up in a German city and it's always been nuts here. Like the last few years have definitely gotten worse, especially after COVID. People just went nuts. And they're like at the stage now where it's just, I always thought it was a bit dangerous to go out at New Year's in case you get hit by like a stray firework or whatever. But it's gotten to the point where people literally aim their firework at other people, at doors, at windows, at cars, at like cyclists coming past. So I'm not enjoying that, obviously. Don't know who does. And I don't understand how you get that far. It's like, why? Just why? And I always disliked it even as a child. I feel like these are like my New Year's traumas, okay? My parents would always take me somewhere. I was always scared of heights. I don't really understand when it starts because neither of my parents are scared of heights or anyone else I know. Literally just me. No idea when, where, and why it started, but I don't like heights. To specify, it has to be a height that you could potentially fall off of. If there's like a glass window and it goes above my head, I'm fine. But if it goes like up to your belly button or something, I'm like, nope, not doing this, not going anywhere near that. So that is the extent. I feel like I'm more scared of falling than heights, but let's just say heights. Simpler. Why did I go on such a big tangent? No one knows. We will never understand that. Where was I? Oh yeah, so New Year's. I'm so glad I got back here. I was worried for a second. I was like, I don't know what I was just talking about. So my parents would always put me in situations where heights played a role. Like my dad would always go onto our apartment's roof. Let me specify, this is not a roof that people, it's not like a rooftop, it's not a terrace, it was just like a slanted roof with some sort of ladder going up, and then it slants on the other side, and he would just sit there, watch the fireworks, and I would like hold on to the ladder and literally be like, oh my god, can we leave again? So it was either that or when I was at my mum's, because they split up when I was 5, so I was always swapping each New Year's, I believe. And if I was at my mum's, we used to usually go to my stepdad's old apartment back when they didn't live together, and he lived on the 4th or 5th floor, and people would go on the balcony, and I remember hating it because obviously they all had some juice, say it in Sim's words. The grown-ups had some juice and I would hate it. I'd be like, this is so dangerous, why is everyone on this balcony? Do stop. I would just like go to a room by myself and wait until everyone got back from the balcony. I literally used to hate it. The only New Year's I ever liked is when we went to the Czech Republic. There's like a skiing resort, I guess you could call it, and we had a lot of people, like a lot of other families that my family knew, rent a big house together, so everyone had like their own room. And then we'd just go skiing, or what is it? Is it called sledding? What do you call that if you, whatever, those things. We did snow related activities. I don't know why I can't. It's a sleigh, but like, what do you say sleighing? Surely that's not what you say. Whatever. I'm sure I'll think of it as soon as this video ends. I'm like, oh my god, why couldn't I think of this word? Those were nice because it was quiet, there wasn't a lot going on, but I, even as a child, was kind of scared of fireworks. I don't know, I was a very nervous and shy kid, so was not my thing, and it still isn't to this day. And now I feel like I'm not as scared of the fireworks anymore. I'm just like, whatever, like what's the, I mean, obviously you can get injured bad, and people here get injured badly every single year, and I'm just like, oh my god, you're such doofuses. Like, just stick by the rules, don't buy any like illegal firework, don't craft it yourself. Like, are you out of your mind? Just stick to the basic rules and you'll be fine. And there's still people who go crazy and so many people injure themselves. Recently they've started like firing fireworks at people who, like police officers or people who work for the fire engine. It's just fire department. It's just a whole mess. Literally I feel like the worst in people comes out during New Year's, and let's specify this, it's always young men here, like always. Don't see older men, don't see women at all doing these things. It's always younger men, so don't know what's going on there. I'm sure that would be an interesting social study. Maybe I can do that for my thesis at uni, who knows. But yeah, it's always them, and it's just always so annoying. And then these years, like I said, I'm not really scared for myself anymore that much. I mean, I avoid going out. I don't celebrate New Year's, haven't for a few years. I just absolutely despise it, the way we celebrate it. I would find it nice if there was maybe one collective firework. I know that a lot of other cities do it, so I don't know why we don't do it here, but I feel like in Germany, a lot of things just stay the same because people get so annoyed when things get forbidden. Oh my god. Like, it's such a like cultural thing here of like, no, you can't take this away from me. I've had it all my life, even if it's like the worst thing possible. That's just a little side tangent here, but like that would happen if we take fireworks away from people. Even though I know when I was a child it wasn't even halfway as extreme as it is now with people going crazy, and I don't think it is in every city. I think my city is particularly bad for it, and mainly these days I'm just worried for the animals, for the environment. It's like so much dirt. I feel like it's the next few days the temperature actually rises significantly because of all of the dirt that has been produced by the fireworks, and that is concerning. And then all of the birds and like the wildlife that has to be outside, it's obviously super sad for them. They must be so scared. And then I feel like if you have a dog, I heard that one of our old airports that was, don't say discontinued, but there's no flights anymore, and there's like a huge area around it where there's no one really living there, and I think they had a huge thing blocked for people not being allowed to do fireworks within that area. And apparently I heard that people could take their dogs there over New Year's, so throughout those hours they could just take their dog there and spend New Year's there so that the dogs wouldn't get freaked out. Unfortunately, with cats, you can't really do that because they'd get more stressed out if I put them in a box and take them somewhere than be at home. But it's just, if anyone has a pet during New Year's, I feel like you understand what I mean. It's just so scary to them, and that people have started doing fireworks like 3 weeks prior to New Year's. I'm surprised that the day after New Year's, like the 1st of January, it was very quiet, but the night off, oh my lord, I woke up every few minutes as well because there was a huge bang right outside my window, and I was literally like, I'm about to go down there and be like, are you guys insane? Like, do you have any concern for other people? Like, you're not alone on this world. It's just, oh, it bugs me. I have to watch out not to become this like elderly lady one day, just like, oh, the youth. But I know it's not everyone. It's like a very specific group of like young men, like I said, who just go crazy. And I feel like the saddest part is the animals. Like I said, it always breaks my heart having my little cats here. But on a more positive note, I was like being a negative Nancy for the last few minutes. I'm so sorry. I said, let's just talk about life. Let's talk about something nice. And then I just go into me hating New Year's. Sorry about that. I've also found a new hobby. I've been obsessed with crocheting. I don't know what's going on. I did make an order on yarn, and it should have been here on the 30th of December, and they just said they delivered it to me, and I was like, yeah, well, I didn't get it. And usually they give it to a neighbor and then I get a note or something. I was home, so don't know why they even would do that, but they do it all the time. But I didn't get a note that my neighbor got it, and it was literally a whole ordeal. I literally just got it today. Because I put out a note being like, did anyone accept my parcel? Please let me know. And someone wrote a note and was like, yeah, we have it. And I was like, oh no. Because I literally went to the delivery service, I don't know, post office, whatever they're called, and I was like, my parcel isn't here. It says it was delivered to me personally. It wasn't, and I don't know where it is. And they were just like, oh, you just have to talk to the company who sent the parcel. And I was like, great, thanks. And then you know how you can track your order? It said that it arrived on the 30th for the longest time, and then I checked again today and they've changed it saying that it arrived yesterday at 11 a.m. And I was like, why are you just randomly changing that? And I know for a fact it wasn't delivered yesterday because I just got it from a neighbor who they said they've had it for a while, and I was like, oh my lord. But anyways, it's just annoying because I got super excited about it. I had like everything ordered to just crochet on New Year's. I'm just getting into like plushies and it's so cute. I made a little plushie bat I just have to sew pieces on, which I'm not enjoying that much, but maybe I'll get better at sewing and then I'll be fine with it. And I have this like pattern for a strawberry cow that I'm so excited to make over the weekend, and it's just gonna be so cute. I don't know, it's my new thing. I love getting into new crafts. It's so fun. So let me know if you crochet or if you do any other craft. I'd be super interested in that. But without any where was I going there? Without any further ado, that's how we start the videos. That's not how we end the video. Can you tell that I'm a little all over the place today? Anyways, what I was gonna say is that the video is coming to an end real soon here. I hope you all enjoyed it, and if you did, please don't forget to leave a like, comment, and subscribe if you have not already, and I will see you all next time. Bye!